Asta, it is first thing in the morning. Why am I eating fruit? Was my impression any good? Sorry. I was watching that Resident Alien on Netflix. Anyway, does that even focus there? Good morning, everybody, or whatever time it happens to be when you watch this. I have some Lang Chinese jujube here and a random rootstock seedling, which is actually pretty good size. Very curious, huh? For the first time ever this year, this season, my Chinese dates, my jujubes, the Chinese jujubes are fruiting for me, and I've never really gotten to try them. It's odd because the seedling rootstocks they're on fruit every year, but for some reason, I'm not the only one that deals with this issue, the improved varieties of Chinese jujube do not fruit in Florida, even though they thrive. They grow beautifully, they flower profusely, they just don't set fruit. And I've dealt with that for years, and for the first time ever, I have fruit. And they're pretty good size. You know, you can't tell, but this is about the size of a large egg. Very good. And I picked them, they're starting to brown, they're starting to dry out some. And this is literally the first time I'm ever going to get to try this guy, so. I have that big brown spot there. Interesting. The skin is kind of papery, but inside that is literally like a mealy caramel apple. Let me try this one, it's more green. Oh. That one's not starting to dry. So it's kind of light and fluffy, kind of like styrofoam, but it tastes, it's extremely sweet. I would compare that to like a light and fluffy good gala or Honeycrisp apple. Wow. That is very good. Flavor is completely different. Where that big brown drying spot was, literally tastes like caramel apple. This is like a very sweet apple. The flavor deepens as they dry, which I've heard they do. They literally, when they're dried, they are supposedly just like dates. Very good. Very good. This little one. Woo! Little tartness. Very good. Wow. That's actually very good. So the Big Lang here, which is a named variety, the green one, the texture can be, a little bit more desirable, but the flavor more than makes up for that. And this riper one, even though it didn't look like it had a really ripe spot there, flavor is already changing to a much deeper richness. Wow. Crazy how those taste. And normally the little seedling ones that fruit for me every year are just little pea-sized, thin paper skin. They don't even have any flavor. So this year, when this seedling fruited, very curious. I could have got some flesh on that. And that one's got more tartness to it, more sour, more acidity. This would be like a sweet Granny Smith apple. But alright, because this one was a bit of brown on that. That caramel richness is coming through. Crazy, guys. The flavor, wow. Let me try this one, because this one's a little browner. It's a little more brown, a little more ripe. Oh, yeah. So, with that skin from green to going brown, the flavor deepens so much. You get much more caramely, toasty, sugar warm flavor versus the green. But that is very good. I would not I wish actually these would fruit because these are extremely good. But this is the first time in years, almost a decade or more, I've ever gotten these to fruit. Crazy. I've never tried these. Oh yeah, that seedling. The main tree died back, and this is a seedling rootstock coming up from it. I'm going to keep that because that is actually very good. And then lying here, if she continues to fruit for me, I would be very, very happy. I'd be a very happy alien. So I'm going to leave you there, guys. Just 5 minutes of me munching away on fruit I've never had before. But it's crazy that these actually fruited for me for the first time. I don't know what the difference was. They flower every year. They grow great every year. But this year, they set fruit. I don't know. But if you're in an area where these do fruit very well for you, definitely worth growing. But I am for sure going to save the seeds in these and try and sprout them. And wouldn't that be awesome if I could get a variety that would fruit consistently here in Central Florida, zone 9 through 11, 8 through 11, whatever zone you want to call me. They've changed me. I have no idea. We free sell it every year. I've done it for years, and these still have never fruited for me. Delicious. Grow food, guys. Grow some jujube, some Chinese dates. Just make sure they fruit for you if you want to put the time in.